Getting the pulse of the swing states, we wanted to hear firsthand from voters ahead of the second GOP debate airing right here on Fox Business. Joining us now is Ohio Republican voter and small business owner Deb Ludwig, Iowa Republican voter Rebecca Boyer, and Georgia Independent voter attorney Bernadette Wright. Welcome to all of you. Deb, I'm going to start with you. You are a small business owner and you love your business. That's evident. But you've got real concerns in this country about the economy and particularly the way we talk about work and hard work and what that means for our economy. How is that influencing who you're thinking about in this GOP primary debate?
Well, I am supporting Ron DeSantis, and it's because I see him as proving that he will stand up for what he believes in. He's put action behind his words. As a small business owner, I think many of us have found that it's very difficult to hire people. We're de-incentivizing work. We are incentivizing people to rely on government for the different programs that exist. And actually, if you do too much, you lose those benefits. So people want to scale back, which is a shame. We, for the most part, we're an older work group, which to me has the best work ethic. And I think that we're kind to each other, which is one of the things I like about DeSantis. I think he is firm and I think he has his standards. And I also think that economically he wants us to succeed. I think it's very important that we have someone in the White House that wants to make business in America great so that we can hire people, we can buy things, and we can live our life with joy.
Rebecca Boyer, I know that you're from Iowa and grew up on your family's soybean, corn, and hog farm. And tip of the hat to that coming from a long farming family in Virginia. And you also work in agricultural policy. Surely you are interested in energy policy because that is power and prosperity, particularly to someone in the farming business. And who are you watching at the debate? Who are you supporting or interested in most?
So right now I'm leaning towards Nikki Haley, but I'm really kind of an undecided voter. I think a lot of the candidates have a lot of interesting perspectives, but I do think that the debates are really helpful in trying to figure out what candidate I ultimately want to caucus for in January.
What are you listening in terms of energy policy? What are you listening for? What do you want to hear from them?
Really centered around kind of energy independence. We as a country are capable of taking care of our own needs when it comes to energy through drilling for fossil fuels, but also with homegrown, home-produced energy here in the Midwest and ethanol and biodiesel. Just getting those costs down is going to trickle down the economy and increase or decrease costs at the grocery store.
And Bernadette, I want to bring you in here. So you are our resident independent on the panel from Georgia. So all eyes are always on you, whether it is a midterm or a presidential election. I'm sure this one is going to be no different. I want to get your take because I speak a lot to my independent friends and, you know, they say, oh, it just feels like people are talking past each other and they're really not speaking to independents like yourself. So what is going to be the single most important issue that a candidate can focus on to get your vote?
Thank you so much for asking that question. I think the single important issue for me is unifying America. The truth of the matter is, if we keep arguing with one another, not respecting one another, we can't agree to disagree anymore. We're not civil towards one another. We don't listen anymore. I'm really looking to see who's listening and who's responding and who really is looking at all of America. We can't keep going through this cycle where only 50% of America is happy, because that's why we are where we are today. So I'm looking for a unifier. I'm looking for someone who's not just about party politics, because that has paralyzed us as a nation. It can't all be about blue and it can't be all about red. It has to be about unifying us as a country. So I'm looking for someone who's going to bring honor back to the office of president. There's been so much disrespect towards that office recently. It's just, come on. Bring some honor back to the office, bring some integrity back to the office, and bring civility back to one another so we feel like you can unify us as a country so we can get back to being America again.
Deb, I want to come back to you for a second. You are the small business owner. Economy is a big issue for you, but you said the border is a major concern. Are there candidates in the race besides your favorite, DeSantis, who you think have been providing the right message on the border and that you could potentially get behind if they started to surge?
You know, that's really kind of funny. I love what was just said about the unification, because I think that's, to me, that's what the border problem is as well. And my other issues, truth about all of this, I think that I could maybe get behind a different candidate if I really thought that they would put what they say into action, which is why I like DeSantis. It's easy to talk about things, but nothing much seems to happen. So my concern is that all of us are working really hard and we're paying our taxes, and this money is going to get people whatever it is that they need when they come here, but they're not coming here and doing anything. They're taking. And so as a small business owner, we make things that nobody really needs. They're fun and they bring joy to us. But if you lose all of your income to the taxes and to your food and putting gas in your car or trying to afford an electric car, you don't have any extra money to do anything. So people like me, where we've got this business, you're not going to buy our stuff because you don't have any extra money.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my concern with the border, is all the taking and the inflation and what that's doing to us, which is dividing us further too.
Deb Ludwig, Rebecca Boyer, and Bernadette Wright. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here today. We hope to see you again soon.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.